friends and family from near and far to the dedication of Owens Place and Lanny's Counter. Sandy and the Galfan family, it is a privilege to share this day with you. Lanny was a scholar and a gentleman who gave so much to the JCC, and his spirit is surely with us today. To the Susskind family, there you are. It is a joy to have everyone here for this extraordinary occasion. We are proud to leave a legacy through the dedication of Owens Place, a commissary kitchen for our special needs adults and gathering place for cooking classes and community connection. Cornelia, Ron, Walter, and Owen, your book and documentary, Life Animated, which tells the story of my nephew Owen, have profoundly touched the special needs community worldwide, especially our JCC. In fact, that inspired the Orlov family, who is here today, to support an incredible array of special needs initiatives here, including Deberim United, GAP, Higher Ability, the Square Bowl, now Owens Place and Lanny's Counter. We never know which story or moment here at the J will inspire someone to give, to act, or to open their hearts. And so during these days of awe, between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, my brother's words about leading a meaningful life will surely give us much to reflect upon. It is an honor to introduce my brother Ron Susskind, Pulitzer Prize-winning author of A Hope in the Unseen, and Emmy Award winner for documentary Life Animated, to join me on stage for a big hug.
Hey, what a guy. Let's hear it for Lenny. Good. What a mensch. This is such joy to be here. This is, how do you define mishpacha? Anyone here? This is a room of mishpacha. It's so nice to have Len introduce me. Len's kind of the man behind the curtain for a long time. You know, he helped me up on the bus as his legend. When we were this big, he was actually this big, I was that big. And we've been a team our whole life. Okay, so I'm going to start this story that begins with a letter, and it ends here, with Owens Place and Lanny's Counter. I know, it's going to be a feat. There's a lot of twists and turns. And I actually have a copy of the letter here. Let me tell you about this letter. The letter is an extraordinary thing, I should digress. Like a book. Why are books so extraordinary? Well, books are like collections of letters that a writer writes to us. And when you read it, that writer, they're in your head. And you're in theirs. It's almost like time travel. It breaks down the barriers across ages. It speaks without words someone's essence. This letter is written by a guy, see right here, it says September 1973. He reaches from his bed at dawn to the night table and grabs a yellow pad and begins to write. He says things that we so rarely say to our loved ones for reasons that, I don't know, we just know. He says, I can't believe that you boys are my sons. I burst with joy and love beyond expression as I look at you. The sorts of things we so rarely say or write to those we love. Why? The first line of the letter speaks it. I'm writing this to you with the hope that you will not read it, but with the knowledge that you very well may. The illness I have is very serious, and the chances of my survival are slim. I want to say things here that I would not say to you for fear of alarming you. We're all happy at this time, leading a normal life, without you having the thought of my death to darken it. My feeling is that I will live to see you grow, to be fine men. But realistically, I cannot ignore the facts that my doctors give me. We're given this letter a few days after he passes, 7 months later. This letter is like a talisman. It's like a Rosetta Stone. The letter doesn't change. We change. And in every stage of our life, it speaks to us in new ways. Because what he's having to do here is write a letter to his children, to the men that he will never meet, to the life that he will never be part of. Imagining who he might become. Imagining that conversation. He says some very interesting things here. At one point, after he talks about his love for us, he says that you boys have given us more, me and your mother, than we possibly could have imagined. You owe us nothing. You've given us more than we could ever give to you. My mother disagreed with that almost at every level. You owe me big, both of you. Everything you owe to me. They're both right. That's the sun and the moon from which Len and I come. Walter Susskind, the insurance man, and our mother. Some of you knew her. She was, I don't know if you knew this, she was the Brooklyn College 113-pound Oedipal wrestling champion, Shirley the Dominator Berman. A ferocious presence. And one of love. At the end of this letter, he says something that glows. After he talks about the values in the home he grew up in, he says, those values are the ones that shape my life. They're values in our home that you both have received. And that is all you will need. All you'll need from us, those values. They will be like compass and sextant as you go through the journey of your life. At the end, he begins to move into a place of regret. The one thing that bothers me about the thought of dying is soon leaving you and mommy and our home and our good life. But he draws an arrow over that unfinished paragraph to this one, at the end of the letter. So I'm going to ask something of you. Life is precious, so is time. Don't waste it. Please, please, twice, please, do something with yours that is worthwhile, that you can take pride in. Worthwhile. You will understand that it is filled with joy and with frustrations and disappointments. The letter ends unfinished with that word. Disappointments. It's an interesting word. Usually defined as hopes unfulfilled. Things that maybe you expected or hoped for that don't come true. And he, of course, expected to live a long life. He'd be 96 now, actually 97. We're given this letter. I used to joke around that Glenn never read the letter, which is why he's so wealthy now. But that's not true. It's false. Just a laugh line. We both carry copies of it. This letter pops up. It's like it's a little magic trick. I keep it with all my worldly possessions. And it's in a bag with my stuff. You know, letters from long-lost girlfriends, wrestling medals, and the letter. I'm in a campaign headquarters running a U.S. Senate campaign at an insanely early age, 22 years old. I'm a kid, and I look like I'm 12. My mother, the dominator, she said, your father wanted you to go to law school. I said, he never told